Yo, good day everybody and welcome to a Stormbound update. And just now Shipyard has published an announcement where they show this image, as you can see right here. And this looks like a pirate ship, obviously, with a wooden leg. And well, there's a lot of resemblance between the Shipyard logo and this character. And well, what do they say about this? Hello, let us present you a new card that will be coming live in the next update, the Rogue Sheep. Well, Rogue, that's a pirate name and it's a sheep. It has a whole model. So, hey, maybe this is gonna be our first new card and a first new legendary pirate. So that would be amazing if we have pirates as well. Having a legendary, then basically all the unit types have a legendary. But what is more coming? Well, next week we will present you everything that will be added and implemented, including gold cap changes, fort HP cap, economy buff, confusion buff, and balance changes. Well, gold cap changes, well, I think everything is going up. So let's say it goes from 250 to 400 or whatever. Probably, I don't know. I'm not sure if they're gonna double it, but they will definitely want to encourage people to play more. Well, that's just gonna happen, right? So if you can grind a bit harder, then the very enthusiastic people will grind quicker to the Diamond League. Obviously, more gold coins. So basically, if you get more gold, then you can grind also a bit more for the brawls. You can go more for the humble books and basically get your common and rare cards a bit more quicker. So I think still the epic and the legendary will be more for the rubies. So that will be more for the higher players or for the paying players. For the HP cap, basically your base health. Not sure what's gonna happen with that. Like, I doubt they will increase it even above 20. Maybe they make it more difficult to get to 20 base HP. Like rebalance how quick you go up. That might be something. Or they just have something all different in mind. Like basically, I don't think they're gonna lower it, because on higher level cards you want to have a higher base HP, otherwise the rush will become very dominant. But well, maybe they don't have any card levels, or maybe if you reach a certain league you will get a base HP. Let's find out. The economy buff, well, it's a buff, so we don't see any nerfs like the last couple of times we have seen with well, the last updates, obviously. So maybe we're gonna get more cards, get more coins, Brawl becomes cheaper, something like that. And or the rewards, first time rewards, the onboarding, so for lower level players it just pushed them a little bit quicker into like the fun of Stormbound. Not that you have like a very small limited card collection, but just help them starting. And because I think the fun in Stormbound starts when you have a bigger card collection, you can finally start leveling up cards. So hopefully they will do that for the lower levels, maybe for the higher levels, make it more easy to participate in the brawls, because I think that's a lot of complaints I hear. Confusion buff, well, we remember felines, we remember confusion. That mechanic, it never took off. Like, it got buffed slightly over the last updates since it was introduced, but we don't have seen a lot of good confusion synergies. A lot of people have tried and what didn't really stick. What I'm hoping for the confusion buff is, well, they're not introducing any more new cards besides the pirate sheep legendary. But so I think if the confusion buff, I hope they make it more sticky. Like once a unit is confused, it stays confused till forever. Or when it attacked something that it shouldn't attack. But now if you have a confused unit and walk sideways, then the confusion is already over. And that makes it super duper difficult to get those high value abilities trigger from the felines. So hopefully they will... well, they buff it in that way, like make it more accessible, because they're not adding a card yet. And balance changes, well, everybody, well, depending on where you are in the league, like lower levels, we have some of the elders, Beards of Crowglyph, just dominating and Earth Fathers, Bucks of Wasteland, and some of those cards in combination also with Queen are just way too nutty and just dominate everything. So I hope they nerf those kind of things. So, well, they are not that strong anymore. Maybe also a small change to Mirts on the lower levels. Not sure how, but that will be nice to have. And well, what I also hope, like balance changes, like some cards, for example Confinement, Broken Truce. I haven't prepared that much, but there are cards which basically are unplayable on lower levels and become super viable on the higher levels. So I hope like cards of Confinement won't be useless until you have it on level 3 or basically you need it on level 4 to become viable. And Broken Truce, similar, and well, we have like Restless Goats, which is 2 mana, 1 strength, deal 2 damage to your own base. Well, I don't want that. That's just very weak, and it's also an epic, so you want 2 epic cards to have some cool abilities, I guess. So I hope they will do that, and also other cards the other way around, which are pretty good on low level. For example, Snow Masons, well, aren't that insane, but Snow Masons are a fun card on lower levels. But once you are on the higher levels, well, you don't gonna play it anymore. It's just become too weak, so it doesn't scale up on a viable level. And obviously you don't want Snow Masons to be top tier or anything, but you don't want it to be a weak card either. So, well, that's what I can say about this. There's also another slide. Let's open it up. Like Kitty made a quite nice summary. Haven't read it so far, but let's see what it says. Well, the release is fully done on Shipyard site and it's currently being reviewed and approved by the different app stores. Therefore, there's no official date. So hopefully soon. So they are really, well, they are basically just waiting, and probably due to Corona and everything going on now, like there is a waiting line. Updates on apps needs to wait a little bit longer. And the second release with more content is already far in the making. No more 8 months hence between releases. So that's gonna be super sweet. That's what I also have heard. Like this is the smaller update. Well, it looks pretty nutty how much content it's already going to be for compared to what we had so far for the last couple of months. But there's just a bigger update coming with more cards probably, and maybe a big feature. Like that will be amazing. Next, you will be provided a full changelog sometimes next week with everything you need to know. Well, this is definitely gonna be another video, obviously, because then we can look at the numbers, crank out IDs, and see what the impact will be. The daily coin update, well, that's nice. The base health will be kept based on the current league. Ooh, nice. So, like Starter League will be 10, Diamond will be 20, Gold will be 16 or something, Platinum 18, something like that. That I think it's pretty nice. So no more, like once you reach a Diamond League with lower level cards, you do not have the handicap anymore of low or also having a lower base HP. So that's gonna be sweet. I'm still not thinking they will push it above 20, because then it will just be an awkward number like 21, 22, 25. Like then it's death to all the rush decks. And then they need to rebalance everything and all the numbers. The economy will be slightly revisited, rebalancing the disparities between the 3 resources and making stones less exceptional. Yeah, so the last updates with Paladin Studios, the Hulk stones, aka the fusion stones, has been more scarce. Like you don't see it more that often. Like basically Brawl was the resource where you can get it in the end of the month season chest, but it was just a small amount. So I think they're gonna encourage people to craft their unique decks by fusion stones instead of just, well, unique decks. Well, at least that you do not are solely need to be lucky on the RNG side. There will be some balance changes. Well, I already talked about that. The confusion mechanic will be fixed and more cards including confusion will come in the release after. Alright, so that's gonna be nice. So it might be that they just look at the mechanic for now, and then later on they will hopefully do more enablers and maybe rebalance the high and the like. Now the value of felines with confusion is super high, or it is 0. So hopefully they will get a bit more value without its ability, and maybe not that crazy amount of value if you can actually trigger its ability, and more enablers, because now we have like sweet capped kittens and fluffy bed boxers, and that's the only way to confuse units, and that's just not enough. Like 2 out of 6. I think we especially need one more. Maybe a structure or something. Well, let's see what they are coming up with. There's a brand new card, the Sheep Rogue, to the effigy of Sheepyard. So, alright, that's what we already see. And there will be quality of life improvements. Hopefully some bugs, maybe some advertisements thingies will be better. People are complaining about the 3 cards in your hand. I think those kind of things will be nice to have. Well, like with all the releases, there will be things we do not like, there will be things that we necessary and things we are not. Keep an open mind, so trust Sheepyard. Let's give them a chance to do so that's pretty sweet. Let's see if there's anything else. It says it looks nice in game. Well, if it looks nice in game, then you definitely expect to be a legendary, otherwise it's just a unit token and that's not any different than any at all. We'll let you know about the ability next week, full announcement. Not yet. It will remain a pirate hero for now. Alright, so we already have a confirmation that it's gonna be a pirate hero. So nothing, everything will be included in one place. There will be patch notes, yeah, that's sweet. Concept for reference. There will be a second one. Yeah, I'm very curious about the second one because it's larger than this one. Then, well, if this turns out to be a good update already, way better that there will be a bigger one coming. 16 cards will be rebalanced. The most crucial ones, so mostly the overpowered ones, will get a nerf. And more will be coming in update 2. But that's sweet. Yeah, let's first nerf the big ones and buff a little bit the weakers. Elders cancelled. Yeah, never lucky. So basically this is gonna be the update for now. Hope you enjoyed my review and preview, basically. Hope you enjoyed my preview, and let's see what the update notes will be, and then we can look at it again. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Cheers.